Hey guys, it's Trigger here. Thanks for tuning in again. Today I'm pretty excited to be unboxing the ASUS ROG Swift PG348 G-Sync monitor. It's a 34-inch or 86.72 centimeter ultra wide curved gaming monitor, and it's won a number of design awards. Big deal. Lots of monitors are out these days, winning awards all over the shop. It's 100 Hertz G-Sync, so not the fastest, but it is massive, and I need something massive because I plan to race my rig with it while it's back on my desk. I do plan to upgrade to some form of VR, probably an Oculus, but just holding off on that for the time being because my old screen was in desperate need of being upgraded. It's a 2009 AOC monitor, 23.6 inch in size, 16 by 9, and there's nothing all that special about it other than it being 2 millisecond grade of grey, and it did win a Red Dot Design Award, which, yeah, I've been pretty happy with it, but it doesn't have G-Sync, FreeSync, AnySync. None of that existed back in 2009, so it was a desperate time to upgrade to something that would go nice with the Aorus 1080 Ti Extreme Edition graphics card there, and the rest of my rig, really. The rest of my rig is a lot better than what that monitor is. So, without further ado, let's get to unboxing it, and we'll talk a bit more throughout the process. So we're about to unbox it here, but just before we do, let's just swing the whole box around, which is absolutely gigantic, and have a look at exactly what's on the box. Which isn't all that interesting really, predominantly blank, but it's got a number of details that probably everyone's already aware of. It's ultra wide QHD at 3440 by 1440, so it's not a super high resolution monitor, it's not 4K, it's not even really 2K, but it's certainly going to be good enough for my needs. I'm more about frames per second than running high resolutions. That being said, yeah, it is only 100 Hertz, but that's more than enough for me. It's an IPS panel, curved design, frameless, 100 Hertz rapid refresh, and yeah, it's the display port, of course, HDMI in as well, so it would be good. I'll be able to run the PlayStation on this as well. So let's just slice her open now. Okay, it's good to see the tape still in place, the ASUS security tape. That was my receipt. All these fancy instructions on how to get it out of the box. I might actually follow those, considering this is costing me a fair bit of cash. None of my gadgets to this date really have been sponsored or free. I pay for the majority of my expensive gadgets. So it says to pull shit out. This isn't normally how I get a display out of its box. There we go. So I don't have a lot of room here in my office to get this thing out. Coming in slowly but surely. There we go. Now yet to see what else is in the box here. User manual, CD, and a nice sticker. I love stickers. especially chromey kind of stickers. Power supply for not Australia. Power supply for Australia. Get up there. USB cable, USB 3 to that new standard USB 3, I forget the name of it. Got a display port cable. Now reading through the forums, people were talking about this being a DisplayPort 1.1 cable, but then other people are arguing that all DisplayPort cables are the same. Much like the old HDMI argument, although we know not all HDMI cables are made the same. It's different versions and all that. Power brick. 19 volts at 6.32 amps. Okay, so yeah, this thing is going to be huge. I've actually never even seen one of these in the flesh, but it's a back panel. It's going to take me a while to actually get to the thick of this. It's got really good packaging, although I guess it needs it. Okay. It's pretty cool. Really interesting. So that's the top. I guess that's a pin for the light. Projector down here. LED projector. Couple of screws, the rest of the base there. Oh man, the finish on this thing is pretty impressive. Okay, just running out of places to put all my crap here. Alright. The display itself. The actual panel. I'm used to everyone calling me a pussy for taking too much time to unbox this stuff when I'm being careful. Like, just rip your graphics card out, do it now, quick. But I don't like to rush anything when I'm spending $1,500 or more. Turn it around, have a look at the back there. There's a pins for the LED component, the LED projector. It's pretty heavy. There's all the inputs down there. I'm sure you've seen all of those before. There's a service port there that's covered up. Always wanted to see someone on YouTube use that service port. Yeah, so I guess we will just set it down there while we get this thing together. Can't be all that hard, right? That was easy. Okay. These screws go in the side here somewhere, apparently. There. Right. God. I'm going to need a screwdriver for this. So, these little guys. That focus. These little screws, just two of them. Screw into the base here. Swing it around. Can't really see. To be honest, I can't get a good angle on it. You can do it by hand, sort of. Yep. Maybe on the other one I'll try to show how these go in. But anything that screws in by hand, I generally double up with a screwdriver after. Yeah, so I haven't exactly read the instructions on the proper way to assemble this monitor, but basically once you've got the screw in on one side, you can turn this until you visually see the screw hole for the other side. And should be pretty easy to screw in. Go. Another half a turn. Back the other way. Up half a turn there. And that's that done. So let's get it up on the desk now. Massive and heavy. So I've managed to get it up onto the desk. Here we go, and that shows the sheer size of this thing. Of course, there's a little bit more unboxing to do. Just get that out of the way. Up there. Make some room for me. Like for all my unboxings, I try to do it pretty raw and in one take where possible. So we'll take this tape off. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now I will plug it in and do another video of it in a moment, but I'll probably wrap things up here. Basically, this monitor I got just a week ago. It's now midway through 2017, and this monitor goes for about $17.79 Australian dollars on most stores, but eBay recently had a 20% off sale, so I managed to get it for about $14.40 thereabouts, or just a little bit less than that delivered, really. So yeah, there's a better monitor on the way. The big brother to this will be coming out, same panel size but 200 Hz G-Sync and HDR, all of that. but same resolution. But I couldn't be bothered waiting for that, and it's probably going to be like double the price. So that's basically all there is to show. Maybe I'll show up against my other monitor, just for size comparison. You can see there, it absolutely dwarfs the 23.6 inch monitor on the right. Yeah, man, I can't wait to get this thing up and running. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, comment. Yeah, lots of negativity as always. Love it.